to keep going no matter what the outcome is.
We got a tie game at 7 after the free throw. I was talking to Ivory before the game as well. She says she's happy where she is. Got a good team around her. They all get along well. They work hard. And she says, I'm getting to play here. And she didn't get a whole lot of minutes in Detroit last year. Ball out of bounds. And Atlanta will get it back.
Give the Dream credit right here out of the gate. It's something Marinelle Metter said. She said, hey, we're going to try and get the Sparks 1, 2, 3 passes in, try and get them off their game a little bit. It's a tie ball game in the early going.
Teddy Lennox, first fire of the night, is off. De Sousa after the rebound, and the Sparks come out with it with Bobbitt. Parker, nice move, and she rolls it in. Allison Bales' head is still spinning.
Yeah, she had Bales on her back, quick pump fake to the left, and a quick step to the right, and there was no catching up to her.
Lennox likes that shot, doesn't like the result, and the Sparks almost threw it away. They did. De Sousa there to pick up the garbage and put it away. I want to welcome all of you who are watching on NBA TV tonight and around the world, wherever you might be. We welcome you here to Los Angeles tonight. Keisha Brown fouled by Lennox out near the three-point line.
You know, I was talking to Candace Parker before the game, and I said, how do you maintain your consistency from Tennessee to the Olympics to here? And you look at that great first step, and she said, hey, knock on wood, the best is yet to come.
Good for her. She's got a chance for the trifecta this year. NCAA championship, Olympic gold, maybe a WNBA championship as well. Chance for Atlanta to go on top. Castro Marquez, good three-point shooter. How about that one?
Sitting a lot of screens high, and they're taking that 18-foot jumper, and they're getting no rebounding.
Leslie out top, fakes the three. Inside handoff for Parker was intercepted. Atlanta taking it back the other way. Lennox in for the bucket. How about that? Atlanta leading it 11-9, just a little more than 4 minutes into this first quarter.
Lennox out of Louisiana Tech has that great foot speed. She'll beat you down the floor 9 times out of 10 if you're not hustling. And after that Lisa Leslie miss, it was Lennox who was taking off, and she finished.
We got a timeout here in the first quarter. 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining. The foul was on Allison Bales. And Atlanta's got the lead. Hurry back. Lisa Leslie at the line. She has hit her first free throw attempt this time to the line. And a chance to tie things up right here. She does. All even at 11.
We talked how important free throw shooting was for Lisa Leslie as she continues to refine that part of her game. Only a 66% free throw shooter, but is starting to concentrate more. And when she's focused, she's as good as there is.
Ivory Latta for three. Atlanta back on top. Now this Atlanta team has nothing to lose tonight. And Coop said if they start firing it up and hitting three-point shots, they might make it interesting. Lisa Leslie inside, and she'll go to the line. Have to tie it up once again.
What we're finding is that the Dream does not have the front line to match up against the Sparks front line, especially the athleticism of Lisa Leslie. She starts to put the ball on the floor a little bit more, little fake. She takes 2 defenders to the hole and finishes. One thing Coop was saying is she doesn't have the body fat she had last year. She actually lost body fat after having her daughter Lauren. So she goes in there, she gets banged up, and she has to finish. She did there.
We're all tied at 14. Lisa coming into the game 17th in the league in scoring, 15.5 points, number 2 in rebounding. Right behind Candace Parker. Trap defense out top. Castro Marquez in front of the LA bench. He was way off the mark tonight. Bobbitt leading the break. Missed the shot. Tell you what, when your big runs down there that fast, you might want to feed her.
Yeah, and that's where Bobbitt's best. I mean, that's what she did for Tennessee, is leading that break and dishing to the likes of Candace Parker. This time she had another big.
Castro Marquez passed down low. Faked everybody out like she was going to shoot. And the ball out of bounds to the Sparks. Now we will have a legitimate timeout. 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining here in the first quarter in Los Angeles. It's the Sparks 14 and the Atlanta Dream 14. Our game all even here in Los Angeles. Earlier tonight, San Antonio got a win over Connecticut, so they have wrapped up the #1 seed in the Western Conference. We're looking at the back of Jessica Moore. We wanted to turn around because she and Alicia Milton-Jones clobbered heads in practice yesterday. You don't think these teams practice hard? Dee ended up with 5 stitches over her eye. And Jess, she's covered up. She didn't want anybody to see her lip. Her bottom lip swelled up so much that she had to go to the hospital, and something, an artery or something, burst inside. And it was weird because at practice yesterday, everybody was kind of making some lighthearted fun of it. And she ended up going to the hospital. There it is. I'm sure she's real thrilled that I got that shot for her. But this is in practice yesterday. Getting ready to play against a team that's only won 3 games all year, but that's the way they do it. Dee got it over the right eye. 5 stitches, had to take her to the hospital too.
Yes, there's a reason they're #1 in the WNBA in defense.
Got to work.
Make you pay one way or the other.
See if they can break this 14 all time. There's Dee. Brown with the rebound.
I'd like to see them reset their offense. We're seeing a lot of the big posts come out and shoot those 15-footers. Bobbitt needs to dish in, find the best positioning, and hit the cutter.
Milton-Jones off the mark again. Rebound Lennox this time. Yeah, they're certainly not taking advantage of their height inside. D'Souza has it stripped away. Lada's got it. Guarded right now by Lisa.
There's a mismatch. Boy,
Lada for 3. Off the heel. Rebound Bales. And a reset for the Atlanta Dream.
Yeah, D'Souza had the mismatch because she had the 5'2" bobbin on her back and just didn't take advantage.
Lennox going to the hole. She puts Atlanta up by 2.
They say she's so much like Simone Augustus, so hard to defend, so quick off the dribble. It's just a matter of getting some support players around her because you get double and triple team on Lennox.
Parker off the double, finds Milton-Jones. We get a tie game of 16.
Yeah, Parker relatively quiet because she's doing so much dishing right now here in the first quarter.
Benny Lennox leads this team in scoring and rebounding, but she will take shots like that. 18 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists per game. Bobbitt going after it. And Atlanta comes out with it. Lennox down the sideline. Scoops it up, rolls it off, Bales after it. And Milton-Jones comes out with it at the bottom. Keisha Brown steps into a 3. Rebound, Leslie inside. Shot was knocked away. Lennox has it again.
Well, you see this team is just up and back playing one-on-one basketball, full court. No symmetry to either side's offense. And now Lada's trying to say, hey, let's run at least one of our plays. You know it's probably going to go through Lennox, but let's run a play.
Not that play. Turnover gives it back to the Sparks. 2:33 to go here in the first.
You get an expansion team. The breakdown on offense is the team's just trying to find that chemistry. We were talking to Mary Nell Metters before the game, and she said, listen, people were late coming to our team from overseas, so we had that disadvantage as well as being an expansion team. During the Olympic break, we just tried to get everybody on the same page. And since that time, they gave them 2 weeks off, then they started having a gut check, finding some chemistry, and playing like they know how. Unfortunately, they have only 7 games after the Olympic break to find that chemistry.
Now that break was their real training camp when they actually had their full complement of players there. New backcourt for the Sparks. Marie Ferdinand Harris and Tamika Johnson. This is Parker. There's Ferdinand Harris. Boy, Sparks having trouble getting it down. 6 for 16 in the shooting department so far.
And again, one of the focuses, coming out strong, hitting the cutters who are the post players.
Lennox bangs it off the iron. D'Souza grabs the rebound. They'll go out top to Lada.
To look at the Sparks, which is a team that's playoff bound, and the Dream, which is a team that has 3 wins tied in the first quarter. Again, you're saying Sparks, these playoff teams are not going to be this forgiving. What do they need to do? Set up their offense, run some screens. You can see right now they're all pointing fingers. Somebody run a play. Alicia Milton-Jones is saying, hey, there's the cutter. Here comes Parker off the double screen.
That J was by Castro Marquez, going against a pretty nice defense from Alicia Milton-Jones. Ferdinand Harris inside. She'll take it and go to the line. All tied at 18.
Well, Ferdinand Harris, just a great foot speed out of the player from LSU. Look at her fake and then go left and leave Lennox in the dust. She's looking for help. The help is late in getting there. Look, there's the help at the last second, and Ferdinand Harris is going to get the opportunity for a three-point play. One of the quickest teams in